Gucci out my Benelli, kind of like a Gucci Glock. And I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. You can go slow or you can go fast or just take your time. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode. I'm pretty excited. If you guys pretty much seen on the channel, I've started doing a lot of shotgun videos. I don't know, man. I've grown to love them. I think I'm because I've always been solely on ARs and pistols and stuff like that. And while that's awesome, I love it when any company comes out with super cool stuff. But I recently just started getting more into shotguns. And, in my safe, I had a Benelli M4 that I was like, man, this thing needs a little bit of love. Like, it's just plain. I got it, I can't even remember, probably like 8, 9 years ago. And it's just been sitting in the safe. And then when I got one of those orthos, they're already tricked out. They already have everything that you want on them. I was like, man, I wonder if there is such a thing to, like, I guess, Gucci out my Benelli, kind of like a Gucci Glock. And so I looked at orthos, and their sister company, Black River Manufacturing, indeed offers a a program where you sent your Benelli and they were pretty much like pimp out your Benelli. Or if you have a Benelli clone as well. So it's not just the Benelli, they can do clones because, they're so easy to build. I feel like the Benelli M4 is like the Harley Davidson of the shotgun world. They're just easy to modify. There's a lot of parts for them. They're relatively available. Um, and Black River Manufacturing has a they offer this awesome freaking program where you can send your Benelli and they would trick it out. And I was like, man, let's do it. And so when you go to their website, it asks, like, what do you want to do? And I saw a picture on there and I was like, they're like, what do you want? I was like, that. And they're like, okay, but that has this, this, and this. I was like, exactly how it's on the picture is how I want it. And so I sent it off. They said, we got you. We'll get it taken care of. And I got it here today. It just got back about 2 days ago. And I was like, all right, I got to wait till we film an episode so that I can show this to you guys because it's literally that cool. Like, it's the pimp my ride of shotguns. And so here it is. This is my Benelli that got tricked out by Black River Manufacturing. When I sent it, it was just black. Had a different butt stock on there. It had the typical big freaking stock that this comes with, and that was it. It was just boring, right? And I was like, dang, dude, like, what caught my attention on their website was the two-tone that they did on this, or two different camo patterns, right? So, like, as you can see, the buttstock and the tube match, and then the top is the different pattern than these two. And while I looked at it, I was like, man, do I really like that? Is it funky? Is it different? And I am the type of person that when I go hunting or anything, if I see a non-typical deer, I would take it over the biggest buck on the property just because I love non-typical things. And I feel like this is that. This is non-typical. And I was like, I got to do it. I got to do it. And so I asked for this. They Cerakoted it this way. And then they did a bunch of upgrades. Like, the trigger has an upgrade. If you ever own a Benelli M4, you know the trigger is not the best. Let's just be honest, it's not the best. Any gun that you buy off the counter, which has always blown my mind, and I'm pretty happy and excited and thankful that companies like Black River Arms Black River Manufacturing step in and give you the options to upgrade things on your Benelli, and this is one of them. And that was being the trigger. I think another one of the things that I always had an issue with was the charging handle too. Was kind of small, and obviously with my hands and my injuries, I'm always looking for things to make uh, my weapons a little easier to run. It is not a thing that I need, but having it is very, 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 very crucial, beneficial to me. So it has the extended charging handle. It does have a extended release, which I love these paddles. Like they're so easy to tap and it loads you around. Now it's like, let's go. And then this beautiful little thing right here, a little grip, and it is stippled. So it has that. I don't know if you can hear this. Let me see. That, oh, see how it's taking the skin off my fingers? Because it has that extra bite for you to hold on to and for you able to mount and take it out. So that was, I was like, dang, heck yeah. And then if you look at these little paddles here as well, it has, damn, now I'm filing my nails. It has that bite too. So if you don't want to hold on to your grip here, you can hold on here, or depending on how you grip, right? This is going to give you that texture. Even if your hands are sweaty or they're wet, whatever the case is, you're going to be able to grip onto that and not lose, control out of your shotgun. So I was like, heck yeah. Those are little things that I didn't know that I needed, but I'm glad that I got and that they provide this type of service. Another thing that they did, they do give you a new barrel because the barrel that comes with the shotgun, it's just average barrel. This is a much improved barrel and it is ported. So they do port it. And for those of you that don't know what porting does is it allows a lot of the gas to come out from here and not so much push back to where you get all that back here. So it's getting rid of a lot of the gas here. And it does, in some instances, reduce the recoil. And as you know, I mean, a 12 gauge is going to give you a little bit of kick. Let's not beat around the bush, right? But it's nothing that you can handle. But having that little bit of gas relief and eliminate some of the recoil, it's something that I love, right? Because the less recoil, the most accurate you're going to be. And on the old barrel, it has that very standard front sight. Well, they give you new optic, or not optics, but they give you new iron sights, a much upgraded iron sights. As you can see, this one's elevated a little bit more. It's it looks way cleaner. I feel like we're gonna get out to the range and it's gonna be easier to find and get on our targets. Now it does have a different tube as well. They did upgrade your tube, and like I mentioned earlier, this camel pattern matches this rear one. And I don't know what it is about it. I just like that difference from your barrel and your tube. Like it just catches your eye. You're like, man, like it doesn't make sense, but I like it. Like I just like it. Um, but I was very glad and happy when I got this back from them because again, the when I sent the Benelli, it was just an average Benelli. It just had nothing to it. While I appreciate it because the history behind the Benelli, if you guys don't know much about it, we'll do another whole episode on that. But the Marines, they were in the Battle of Fallujah in Iraq and all that. They were the Benelli M4 was a very crucial weapon system for them. They were being utilized a lot to breach doors, to get into buildings, amongst other things. But this is one of those that they ran down there. So if you were a Marine there in that era, you're very familiar with the M4, with the Benelli M4, and you know how great of a weapon system it is. But being able to upgrade things was always a recommendations that a lot of Marines were making, like, hey, we need a better trigger system. We need an extended charging handle that we can grab onto a little faster because it's just little things like that that they needed to do is where Black River Manufacturing kind of does these services, and I'm very happy and thankful and excited of what they did with this. Like, it's just, I think they knocked it out of the park. Like, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys like these two patterns, or you think I should have done everything the same? Because I like it. I think it looks funky. It looks different, and I'm here for it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, and then let me know if you're interested in doing something like this to your Benelli as well. And if you are, we'll put their info down on the in the link below. But we're gonna get out to the range. We're gonna put some rounds through it just so you guys can see how it operates. I'm excited to see how it runs because I haven't shot it in a very, very long time. And now that it's ported, now that we got the extended charging handle, the release, our grip, and the camo pattern, like this Cerakote job is pretty badass. I just want to put some rounds through it and see how it runs. Because I've been getting into shotguns a lot more. Uh, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what it does. So let's get out to the range. Let's put some rounds through this bad boy and see how she does. All right, guys, we're here at the range, and here we got our Benelli all decked out. One thing that I did forget to mention is it does come with a sling. It does come with a couple different chokes, and it comes with a pretty badass Savior equipment bag where you can carry it and move around and do all that good stuff. So there's a couple other things in the bag that I missed, and I'm really digging this sling because, that's one of the things that I've noticed is every time I get something cool, I always forget the little things, right? Like a sling, just very simple. And they added that in there. So when I opened the bag, I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. So here it is. We're gonna put the first mag through this beautiful Benelli M4 by Black River Manufacturing. Let's do this. I mean, what recoil, y'all? Seriously. I mean, come on. Like, look at this. What recoil? No recoil. That is a big deal for a lot of people, right? And having this ported, having this barrel ported, it's a key instrumental thing because I think a lot of people tend to oversee and tend to just kind of not paying attention to having a ported barrel, which is, it's a game changer, y'all. If you can get your guns ported, why not? Like, do it. Do it. I'm gonna be like Shia LaBeouf, do it! You gotta do it because there's nothing. I mean, once you get a ported barrel on a gun, you'll never want to go back. I promise you, you would never, ever want to go back. So let's load a couple of more rounds through this little girl here because she's running smooth, like way better than when I first got it. I mean, without a doubt, way better. Smoother. That trigger is really crispy, like no pun intended. The recoil, it's a big thing for me. It's just ran real smooth, didn't move a lot. It was very consistent. It just stayed in the pocket where I want it. I mean, let me show you again. And by what I mean in the pocket is, this gun was not rising. It stayed in the pocket. It was very consistent, same spot every single time. And that has a lot to do with the porting, with the barrel, with the trigger as well, right? Because if you have a jerky trigger that you're pulling and it's heavy, you're gonna tend to pull it every single time. Not here. It was just tapping it, and it was just consistent, very flat. I mean, I almost want to buy another Benelli just to send it and have them do the same thing. Because, I mean, come on. Was that not fun? It's fun for me. I don't know about you guys, but that was on point. And then there's new stock that they put on there. The Benelli originally comes with that bigger stock. It's buffier. It doesn't do anything. It won't. The cheek doesn't have a rise. It's not adjustable in the back. You get that all here. You can adjust the cheek if you're, a smaller guy, taller guy, whatever it is, and you want a little bit more of the rise on the buttstock or on your cheek. All you got to do is just press this little button right here, and it'll go up or down. I don't like it up because I'm a bigger set guy, but it's a preference. If you want it, you can. Or, if you're a taller guy, you can extend the stock further back so that you can push a little bit more like I did here. So it was a little too close for me. I adjusted it a little bit and now it's perfect. Now it's to the way that I want it and the way that I would run it. So there's a lot of upgrades that went into this that they really thought about, that you really don't think about them yourself. Like, you're like, okay, that was cool, but like, it looks badass, but it doesn't just look badass, it's practical, right? There's a lot of things into it that are gonna be beneficial to you to run this a lot smoother, especially like if this is gonna be your home defense weapon. And we've talked about that on a couple other different episodes where it was like, I wanna have something as a home defense, but I wanna have a shotgun. I live in an apartment, I don't want my rounds going off somewhere it's into my neighbors and the whole deal, right? And if that's the case, or if you live somewhere where you can run a shotgun instead of an AR or a pistol, whatever, it's your preference, right? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you which one to run, because at the end of the day, I like to preach preference. Whatever feels comfortable in your hand, whatever you're proficient with, and whatever it is that you want and you think is gonna keep you and your family safe, go with it. So if this is your option, if this is your preference, is a shotgun, and you have a Benelli M4, I suggest you send it to Black River Manufacturing and have them do yours like they did mine. This thing is, it's money. Let's put another mag through it. You can go slow or you can go fast, or just take your time. It's totally up to you. Do as you please. But this right here is my Benelli M4 done. But Black River Manufacturing did a great job with this. I love the Cerakote, I love the paint. I love the bite on this grip here. And it came in really handy. And I didn't even notice till we were shooting that the pad on this side is actually also helping me hold here and get a better grip on that. Like, they honestly thought about everything that you can think of when it came to this shotgun. It just doesn't just look good. It's not one of those things that you're like, oh, it looks badass, but is it practical? Yes. Does it function well? Yes. I love every single thing that they did on it. And so if you're looking to upgrade yours, check them out. They do a great job. It's a fast turnaround, and I highly recommend them. So Black River Manufacturing did my Benelli M4. I'm freaking loving it. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoy those colors. Let me know what you think of this video. If this is something that you might be interested in, let us know. I'm always curious to see what you guys think, or if I should throw a red dot on this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe throw a suppressor on it. There's a lot of options to do on this thing, right? So let me know what your thoughts are. And if you guys give us any good feedback, like throw a suppressor and a red dot, maybe we'll come back out to the range and shoot some more with it and see how it runs. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I hope that this was something that you guys enjoyed as much as I did, because that was really fun. Like, I'm really happy with this. I think I'm gonna keep this inside the house next to the bed and put some dragon breath in it, and hope that no one ever breaks into our home, because the last thing that they're gonna see is a ball of flames. But yeah, that's it here at the range, guys. I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless y'all. Have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one. And until then, crispy on. All right, check this out. You charge it from here. Look at that. Ride it forward, grab your mag. How cool is that?